unlike most garden bulbs, snowdrops do not like to be dried out. The bulbs do not like to be sort of dry. If you dig up some daffodils after they've finished flowering and sort of spread them out on newspaper, when they've dried out, pull the leaves off, and then you could just keep them like that until it's the end of October, any time until the end of October, and then plant them. And most garden bulbs you can do that with, but snowdrops don't like drying out. So it's if you want to dig them up and plant them later in the year, then you have to keep the bulbs in kind of moist soil, and there's a bit of a performance. So it's best to dig them up when they're growing or in the green, like kind of now, you know. If I was going to sell these bulbs, I'd want them to get to the customer with the flower out, so they can identify what they are. If I was doing ordinary ones, it's not so important. Really, the ordinary ones, any time until the bulbs start dying back, and usually the leaves die back a long time after they've flowered, because the leaves are at their biggest just before the trees put their leaves on, because they're maximizing on the amount of sunlight available. So the flowers sort of come up first. The very early snowdrops in the autumn ones often come up before the leaves, just like with the flower comes up first, then the leaf. And you can see here the leaves are quite undeveloped, and they'll flower first, and then the leaves will get bigger after they flowered. So they could be transplanted any time during this time, but the fancy ones, it's nice to kind of dig them up when they've got a flower on. But if you're just transplanting some for your own garden, it's probably best to do them after they finish flowering. Yeah, snowdrops have got to be in the green, or it's best to do them in the green, because they have a much better chance of success rates like this, and then you know what they are.